great shot for Mario, but right, so I think we only have TikTok Clock and Rainbow Ride left.
Yeah. We're in for a fun time either way.
Well, in the spirit of the early start of this run, let's do something similar to a coin flip. Or I could just do a coin flip, but I can't be asked to get a coin, so let me get a die.
Throw a potato at the wall and count the number of
That's enough out of you.
barnacles.
Let's do a D12, because no one ever uses the D12. An odd number will be TikTok Clock, and an even number will be Rainbow Ride. That's a 6, so Rainbow Ride.
Alright.
I'm tired. Right, where is it?
It immediately goes into the wrong level.
It's
yeah, it's over on that side. Not this side.
I thought I had to like climb up.
Nope.
There?
A hole in the wall!
For some reason I remembered it being the other side.
Nope, you already did that one.
Oh, that's secret, okay. How do I get in there?
There's a few ways, but you can just jump from here.
The camera.
The real question is, how do you get in here with 0 A presses? Because that has yet to be solved. Alright, hopefully any advice that I give in this level will not be too late, because I am watching this on a delay, apparently.
Cruise across along the rainbow.
Yep. So, as is immediately apparent, the constant risk in this level is bad. So
Mario just I pressed the stick to have him turn, and just nothing happened. So I'm really glad about that, honestly. Wait, what do you mean I only have 3 lives? Fuck you.
I'm thinking this is going to be a save stadia level.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess I'll just kind of let you wander about and get the lay of the land and all that. But, yeah, it's a very chaotic level. Things are just kind of thrown around. Like, there is sort of a rhyme and reason to it, but it's...
Mario, it'd be real nice if I could see the hazard.
And Death from Fire. Yep, there we go.
Well, that was definitely fair. Like, at all.
Yeah, it always does that. You gotta... I mean, you can jump over it. It's easier to just get on the central platform and wait for it to go away, though. Problem is the carpet despawns, so you don't want to get on it immediately. So, like, yep, and it's gone.
Okay, when does it... It respawned down there, though. How am I supposed to...
You can long jump over there.
No, I mean, like...
Well, it gives you a few seconds. You jump off when it gets close to the fire and then jump back on.
Okay, your explanation did not match the thing you said before.
I have been known to not tell the full story.
I'm just, like, it didn't make sense. Okay, so what, like that?
Yeah.
Okay. The way you explained it before...
Go ahead.
Oh, God.
Good.
I thought it was a lot closer. So... Perspective.
Yeah, perspective exists.
The way you explained it before made it seem like I would get off and then it would reappear after it disappeared.
I don't remember how I explained it. I will accept the responsibility of doing a bad job. Okay. That was probably getting off of it too early.
Damn it.
Okay, so here, I will now save you some time, now that you've attempted this a few times. Just go ahead and reload to the beginning, and don't take the carpet. If you turn around, there's a pole, like, behind you can long jump to. It's a lot easier.
Okay.
Just make sure you have a good lineup, obviously. Does carpet, anyway.
Yeah. Like, I'll go over there later, but I mean, the game wants me to do this. That was too early. I'm stupid.
Yeah. I would also recommend not using Mario Cam in this level. This is a good one to have just the 8-way camera movement.
I did not think it would come out yet for some reason. Okay, I like that part. Where I jumped the correct direction and then Mario changed direction in midair due to me changing the camera.
So, eat any cool surgeries lately? What was the other one?
There was gone any cool surgeries recently. Have you ever been in a
join
cult?
any cults?
Join any cults? Have you ever eaten human flesh?
Oh!
What the fuck was that?
That was earthquaking.
That doesn't explain it.
It doesn't. No, I don't know how to explain that. That's just, if you land at the very edge of something, usually if it's something moving, it'll just fuck up. It's just the game being bad. Like, it's similar to the Ocarina of Time, where you're like, like, okay,
really?
jump.
Okay.
Yeah. If I say jump several times, it will help. Okay, so yeah, you've got a few options here, but Cruiser Cross Along the Rainbow is over this way, so yeah. Fucking cross on.
What's that from again?
I think it was from Kaizo.
Why did he?
All I remember.
What did he just like? Did he just rename the level the same thing but spelled it wrong?
Apparently, there were a few things that were changed, like. So, like, there was a precedent for changing star names sometimes, but I don't know why this one was changed to just a typo. Like,
uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh. I feel like you might have gotten on that in, like, the very last frame.
I don't know which way to go.
Both ways will lead to a star, but I guess right. But yeah, of course, the thing I'll always remember from that is I made fun of it by calling the video title Big Hosu in the Sky, and fucking everybody's like, you spelled the title wrong.
I remember Big Hosu in the Sky, and I couldn't remember what it was from. I seem to recall somebody saying... Huh?
Nothing, I thought the thing was going to shove you off, but you jumped. Oh!
I seem to recall somebody... at some point making a joke about, like, we're all going to the Big Hosu in the Sky or something. like as a euphemism for, like, dying and going to heaven or something. I like that.
I mean, they very well might have, but if so, it was a reference to my title, I think.
Well, yeah, I know it was. It was somebody in the community, I think.
It's probably, Lars.
Yeah. Classic Lars.
Did I ever mention I made this flying ship in Minecraft?
I think you did.
It was in the Pixelmon server for my
I seem to recall the conversation was something like, so you know the big ship in Rainbow Ride? And I was like, no. And you're like, okay, well I made it in Minecraft. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what it is.
Good.
Mario?
Stands like the Olympic man.
Can you... What the fuck? Why? What? Okay, so
yeah,
he thinks it's more important to strike a pose after doing a backflip than being ready to do
because he has to stand like the Olympic man.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I've told you that before. It was just thing my grandma said.
I see.
I'm just like, oh, it was a weird statement to me. Like, what do you mean the Olympic man? Like, it wasn't quite honeysuckle in the maple tree levels, but it was.
Was that also your grandma?
No, that was just some undefined relative of mine. I have no idea who the fuck it was.
Oh, is the honeysuckle in the maple tree?
Just some guy that happened to be in my bedroom when I was playing Yoshi's Island.
I see.
Okay. If you want to save state here, it might not hurt. I would just recommend doing normal jumps over this.
You can do that? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not that tall.
I guess I just haven't played this game enough to develop a sense of these things, because these seem to. Okay, no, I guess... Okay, I'm like, oh, I guess you probably, like, grab the edge, right? In that case, I did.
Yeah, pentagonal quickening. And Winds of Change. Okay. So there's a thing I commonly bitch about in Mario 64 ROM hacks where levels are designed in a really linear fashion and it's just stars kind of scattered throughout and you have to pass by them to get to other ones. Because I'm like, what's the point of just doing the same thing multiple times? Yeah, you have to do that in this level. You have to go all the way up there again.
Yeah. I'll just leave my save state. Big host you in the sky.
Yeah, go ahead and just jump to the pole. Mario can, or yeah, Lakitu can is still better.
But it's not letting me.
Well, I'll turn it around. I mean, it should let you turn it.
How?
See left and right.
Oh, I've never used this function since probably episode 1, so...
Oh, okay.
I forgot that was an option.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, there's a couple stars if you go through that obstacle course that way, but yeah, if you climb the pole, it'll take you to the long-legged, pissed-off Puerto Rican, as people call it now.
Excuse me? I thought only you called it that, also I didn't realize that was from this.
I have an explanation for it, but it doesn't make any sense, so...
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll wanna get used to actually using C left and right again.
I already forgot. Or I forgot / didn't think they would work there for some reason, question mark. Oh
But
yeah,
anyway,
I know why. It's because I'm like, well, Mario just won't face that way. There's nothing I can do.
But anyway, yeah, in the Kaizo version of this level,
did I unknowingly use my speedrunner strats there to achieve that move?
What, to jump onto the pole?
Yeah, directly onto the pole.
Sure, we'll go with that. But yeah, these spinning discs in the Kaizo version of this level were just, they were rotated like 90 degrees, so they were basically just impossible to stand on.
Oh.
And, I was just like, okay, so terrible discs of doom, got it. And there was a comment from somebody, I'm tempted to say, oh, okay. I'm tempted to say it might have been Tim, who was just like, you should call them long-legged, pissed-off Puerto Ricans. I'm like, the fuck? Why? But
I thought it was
did
a
anyway.
Futurama thing for some reason.
It originally came from Tourette's guy.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
But, yeah, that's just what they're called now. It has fucking nothing to do with anything, and that's what makes it good. Unknowingly used your speedrun skills.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the Lakitu hasn't,
screwed me over yet?
like, yeah, because it's like you make a jump and it just happens to be above you. Oh, hey, your jump got shortened and now you're gonna fall and die. Or in the middle of a jump and you get hit with a spiny. Or you eat too much chocolate cake.
Or like when someone bets the house on the ponies in the sky.
Fun fact, that coin right there, if you get that as your 100th coin in the level, it'll spawn the star, you can get it, and then you'll just, you'll grab it and then fall all the way down to the death barrier, do a dance, and then die.
That's amazing. I want to do that.
I don't think you do.
Why not? Does it take a long time?
No, but it would just be really inconvenient. Other way.
What?
Ugh, fuck.
You told me I had to go all the way up there again!
You do, but I didn't know you were trying to do that for this attempt, because you have to open
okay,
it
look, the last star was on the ship, and you said that it's like a linear thing we have to pass by, so I thought I had to go onto the ship and then keep going somewhere else.
No, I thought you were going up here to take the other path. I didn't.
No.
I didn't think about that. Because, yeah, you do have to go there again, but you have to open the cannon first. I'm sorry for my ineptitude.
It's fine. I literally did not even do that. Like, I let go of the control stick, and he just decided to,
You put the controller on the floor, and then Mario flipped you off, jumped into the pit, and then peed.
No, what was I trying to say? Like, I let go of the control. I pressed the button and then let go of the control stick because I realized he was gonna go off the edge, and he just kept moving. I don't know if my controller desynced or what. Because I am using a Bluetooth controller. I don't need to do that.
Just scratching my beard there.
So why would I not want to do that? That sounds fun.
I mean, again, you could, but that means you'd have to collect 99 coins, like, intentionally skipping that one, and then come back and get it later. It would just kind of be slightly inconvenient. But
why not, though?
if you want to, then I'm not going to say you can't. If you want to.
Want to is
hard.
Yes.
Okay. Don't
So
be
I'm
a
going left?
dickbag. Yes. Okay, so here's where you want to backflip over things. Okay. I don't know why there's these random glass blocks with wooden tops that this carpet fades
They look pretty fucking terrible, not gonna lie.
They've always pissed me off. I don't get what they're supposed to be.
Well, isn't this basically like Cloud Cuckoo Land? Like, it's the random level filled with random bullshit. That's the impression I've always gotten.
I mean, not really. Like, I always think of it as just kind of the 3D equivalent of, like, a Mario level that is mostly pit, where you're just kind of, like, jumping across platforms and stuff. But, Porky's butthole. So, fun fact, every other star in this level can be gotten without, like, long, annoying carpet rides. This one pretty much... Oh, god damn it. This one pretty much requires it. Oh.
Why? I didn't even press the kick button. What the fuck is he doing?
I guess you must have, but...
I know I didn't, though. I know I didn't. Can anyone explain that? Like, is it just if you press A near a wall? Because I thought that would be a wall jump, but that didn't look like a wall jump.
That was a kick. That was definitely a B press.
I didn't press B, though, so I wonder how that happened.
I don't know. But, anyway, I was just saying, there is apparently a strategy to, get this one without the carpet, but it's, like, basically TAS only. I've seen, like, a video explaining, like, how to do it, and, like, people's attempts at doing it in actual speedruns, and it's just fucking awful. I don't know if anybody's ever actually pulled it off in a run. I don't think they have.
Interesting. Usually TAS only stuff people have done, it's just too inconsistent, right?
Well, this one involves, you have to get up to the ship and then do the, like... I don't know if you've ever seen videos that show the, like, zooming backwards with a bob-omb trick.
I don't know.
Like, you have to do that to get over here, and then, like, while still doing that, you do a very precise wall jump off it, like, off the building. And it's like a frame-perfect thing where it's like, you wall jump, but you still keep the direction that you were facing, and then do another wall jump. It's really fucking weird. Okay, if you haven't already save stated, do it here.
I did just before I got in here.
Okay, because this fire will fuck you up.
I pressed the button and nothing happened.
Okay.
Mario.
Yeah, just stay still. Okay.
Do I have to do
You
that
do not
again?
need to go up there again. No. So actually, now I'm curious about where you would stand in the Kaizo version of this level controversy. that occurred. Because when I did this level, I got up to the top of the maze, or I got up to the top of the house using the carpet method. Of course, there's a lot of extra bullshit you have to dodge along the way, and so it was a fairly annoying process. And when I get up there, I think like I forget if it was a red coin.
What the fuck? Why did he not? Why did he just jump like an inch? That was bizarre.
That was momentum issues. Those platforms are wonky. But anyway, I was trying to go for 100 coin later on, and it involved going up to the top of the house. And I got up there. I was like trying to stack 100 coin with getting that one, and I got up there and I didn't have 100 yet, and I'm like, well, I am gonna have to go up here again later, so I guess I'll just jump off and get the rest of the 100 coins and then levitate back up.
Okay.
And so I did that. Like, I got up there, I went back down, I got more coins, got 100 coin star, levitated back up to the top, and people were like, oh my god, you cheated, you need to do it legit. I'm like, okay. So I got 100 coin star again without levitating. And people are like, no, you didn't cheat for that one, you cheated for getting to the top of the house. And my logic was, but I got up to the top of the house the first time without levitating. The levitating was only done as a shortcut to get back, because basically it was because my route for 100 coins sucked, and like I cheated to get that one, and there was this big argument over it. This is really stupid. But I don't know. I guess you'd have to see it. It was fucking stupid though.
I mean, well, first off, like, why do you have to be beholden to anybody other than yourself when you're playing a fucking video game for fun, right? Like,
it was just a bunch of unwarranted bitching about it.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, even if we are gonna buy into that there even needs to be a discussion about this, like, yeah, I'm with you. If you got up there the first time, why do they want to watch you do it again when you
I got up there, was standing right next to the star, and was like, no, I'm at like 80 coins, I want to finish this. Jumped back down, got 100, levitated back up. So it's like, no, I basically got that star legit. I got 99% of the way there, and
I can see,
no.
okay, I can see an argument for like, oh, for like, we want to see you do 100 coin. Well, hang on. No. Because
I did 100 coin twice.
Okay,
because...
you're right. Okay, if you had gone up there and then gotten the star, there's nothing to re-record. You got up there and, God, I don't know. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't even think you need to record the first thing. Coins are massive maze. Plus, you know, it's nobody's business. Like,
again, this is a fucking 11-year-old video we're talking about at this point, but
the controversy.
I like controversy. Yeah, sponge.
See, like, why are there blocks made of sponge if this isn't either the random level or Little Big Planet?
Yeah, there's also sponge in, like, the Bowser levels. It's just... I don't think it's actually even meant to be that. It's just a yellow rock texture. Because, you know, bright yellow rocks exist in Alola.
And rock and poison types.
Yo, man, what's up with this? I mean, I know we got lots of crazy ideas now, but come on, fruit Pokemon. That's just too far.
Vitamon.
Having a fun time there, meh. His name's just meh.
Meh.
Did you know that there is pie and it is not brown?
Come on now, the Wii U.
That just sounds like a dildo. The Wii U sounds like a dildo.
dildo.
Yeah. I wasn't actually going for Chad Warden when I was doing that come on now fruit Pokemon thing. That was more of like a Snoop Dogg voice, but it does sound like Chad Warden.
Ugh! Oh my god, why do I suck?
You need to eat your Wheaties.
No.
I don't know if that's still a thing.
What? Why? I was holding the other direction. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, this game does as it pleases.
Okay, I guess I can't get back up there like that.
No, you can. You just gotta wall jump. You can't wall jump out of a backflip.
Wall jump where?
Like off the backside.
Oh, at like an angle, okay.
Yeah. Or you can just do it like right next to the wall, and then you'll be able to grab the ledge. Oh, since we're speaking of shitty experiences I've had in previous playthroughs of this and related games, in the infamous stream I did of this game that led to a divorce, apparently, which I'll explain in a minute. If you don't know how that what happened there, I'll explain that in a minute. But I get to this part, and I was combining 100 and red coin, so I got like 60 coins somewhere else. There's a blue coin switch here in the maze. And then I got my 100th coin as one of these reds, and there was a fucking ceiling above it, and it spawned the wall. It spawned the star inside a wall, so I just couldn't get it. I was pretty pleased about that one.
Okay, well now I want to hear about the divorce though. Like you can't preface a story with, by the way, also I'm going to tell you about a stream leading to someone else's divorce, and have me like, I'm like, I want to hear about this.
It was my own divorce. But,
oh, okay.
Anyway, but yeah, no, it's one of those things. It's like the fucking knife fight story where it's just people misremember something as being way worse than it actually was.
Oh,
so like, because I was streaming this game one day with Martin, like, you know, back in the day, and it was just kind of a normal like 120 star run. I wasn't speed running or doing any kind of extra challenge or anything, and in Dire Docks, I kept forgetting to beat the Bowser level to like get rid of the submarine. So like I went for 100 coin. I go into the second half of the level where the sub is, and I'm like, oh shit, the sub's still here. It's really hard to get these coins with it here. So I like tried to get it a couple times and failed. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll just fucking leave and do it again. So I left, and then I went back into the level, still without beating Bowser, did the same thing, and I'm like, fuck, I still forgot to do it. And I was like, at this point now, I've done it twice. I need to just get it. I need to just do it this way. And I couldn't, and I got really angry, and I shut the game off. And I think I knocked over a fan or something. I got like really pissed off, and I rage quit, and I basically was just kind of like throwing shit, and then I ended the stream, and people were like, "Oh my god, oh what's gonna happen?" Oh, and because Martin got really mad at me, and then like, you know, 30 minutes later, I kind of cooled myself off. I'm like, okay, let's freaking finish the game. I'm sorry I got so like immature and stupid about it. And most of the rest of the game was fine, other than the star spawning in the ceiling.
But was like Martin not there, and then people were like,
no, he still was.
Okay.
But like I never saved the video because it was kind of embarrassing. It was just kind of, and on top of it just being, you know, like not really that interesting of a stream.
Okay.
And so people just
the
have
real
the
reason.
memory
Let's
of it
analyze
now.
the footage for ourselves.
Like,
Okay.
Man, wasn't there a stream with like fucking? There was like a domestic dispute, or like, like you got into like this huge argument, and Martin like almost wanted to divorce, or and like what the fuck? No. Like,
oh my god. Oh, that's terrible. It's like you had no chance to, because the video doesn't exist, nobody can just go check. It was kind of backfired in that way, huh?
oh god. So, like I said, Shogun Knight fight on the Stone Bridge incident.
Well, no, because that was you making a reference to Homestar as a joke. Oh, no, okay, you're talking about the fact that started from people asking you.
Yeah,
okay.
it came from the fact. Yeah, people like, didn't you get into like this huge argument with Shogun? Like, no, no, that never happened.
What the fuck?
Like,
Game, what the hell? I didn't know it could do that. Okay, hang on.
But yeah.
No.
Oh, we back here? Okay.
What?
I don't know. I got confused and disturbed.
Well, okay, I wasn't sure what my save state was, so I made an alt save and checked.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Tricky Triangles, this is the one that,
it's known as being, like, the hardest star in the game, right?
No, it's no. It was the hardest star in the game, according to Sean Park.
Oh, I
mentioned him by name in, like, one of my LPs of this. I'm just like, for some reason, he always thought that this star was really hard, and I was like, he had, like, a birthday party or something, and I was over there, and I just kind of got it without any problems, and that was pretty much the whole story.
You're saying that you're the best player in the world at this game. Fucking arrogant.
Yes, of course. Arrogant and Aryan.
I
don't know. But yeah, I told that story once, and then somebody else who I used to go to school with apparently watched the video like years later and is like, "Oh man, that was hilarious. I remember Sean Park." And I'm like, okay.
Oh come on, really? I tried to do a long jump and then like jumped straight afterwards. Apparently he just wouldn't. Or like
you can do it. It's just you might have.
I guess he maintained his momentum or something, and he was like going forward.
I don't know. Tricky triangles.
Okay, I should probably make an alt save when or a save of some kind when I'm up there, like part of the way. But I guess what it is I feel like you said, this is like the weird linear problem where you have to do part of the level multiple times. What am I going to the?
Pieces of child leaf. Don't you love this level?
Yes. I mean, frankly, this is kind of par for the course from my experience here.
I choked on this level pretty bad during the 120 star race.
Oh.
Like I got most of it fine, but God, there were a couple times where I died like 2 minutes into a run and had to restart it, and that is a big deal when it's. Yeah. It was pretty neck and neck toward the end, and that pretty much cost it for me.
I see.
I actually don't remember how the top placements ended up in that. I think I was third place.
I think I seem to remember you saying that.
Yeah, I think it was like the person who got first was like 5 minutes ahead, and then me and the second person were really close, and I was only behind by like 30 seconds.
Ah! I know that one of the people in that race really hates me, so shout out to them.
Yeah. Alright, saving here.
Oh, that's gonna... Oh wait, no, because he slips. Shit.
Those do respawn, so just give it a minute. I would recommend actually rotating the camera here and doing it sideways. Yeah.
Playing Mario sideways? What are you?
A long-legged, pissed-off Puerto Rican.
What the fuck happened?
I don't know. I was noticing that you were getting progressively closer to the back edge, which is weird because...
Yeah, there's no 90-degree view you can do here. It's at an angle either way.
It's a very slight angle, but yeah.
No, you can look at the edge of the platforms. It's an angle. Okay, I think I see.
save here, and then if you struggle with it, I'll tell you the way that I do it. It's not really. I always thought this one wasn't so bad, but apparently some people do.
Schrumpog. Schrumpog is in the credits of BA2, right?
Yes. He must be referred to by first and last name at all times.
Yeah. Just like how it's my friend Charlie.
Well, yeah. And your friend Taylor Devereaux.
Oh, yes.
Nah, he's a rapist.
So I figure the easy way is probably that there's some jump you can do to get up to that one. Oh!
Oh!
I like the momentum problems there.
Yeah, you can jump from the second one to the one above it.
It doesn't look like you can. I believe... Okay, I like that. No. Not like that. Slightly pulled back, I guess.
The best way to get this star is to just, from the starting platform, just backflip as Luigi and you can get it.
And you unlock Luigi by, like, cutting the bullshit out of your life, right? And focusing on what's important. Hang on, what was it?
Just eat 4 servings of raw vegetables.
No. Cut the bullshit out. Shigeru Miyamoto Luigi Odyssey. This should find it. Here we go. It's from Clickhole, which is like, it's by the it's the Onion basically. It's you need to cut toxic people out of your life, see through the bullshit, and start worrying about the things that really matter. Shigeru Miyamoto on how to unlock Luigi in Super Mario Odyssey.
Sounds legit. Okay, so we're at a point now where you only have this 1 star left and 100 coin. Do you still want to do that stupid, like, grab the floating coin as the last one?
Why not?
Okay. So that's going to be a separate run from this, I guess.
Oh, in that case, no.
Alright, go ahead and clear out that lower area first.
I'm stacking these, yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Do that lower area there with, like, the tricky triangle star, because there's some coins here, and you don't have to go back here for anything else.
Well,
so
the tricky triangle star doesn't have any coins in it, does it?
I mean, there's a few just kind of around here.
No, I mean, like, that platform,
the platform with the star itself doesn't, no. There's some, like, on the way to it, though.
Okay.
Somebody find themselves inside. But you already had chef every night this week.
Okay, so remind me how many ad breaks there are in standard TV programming and how often they are.
Oh god, I think it's in a half-hour show. You would have
yeah, there's like slots are like half an hour, right, on TV. So during one of those, how many ad breaks are there?
I would say 2 in the middle of the show, and then 1 between shows. So like 3 every half hour, and they're usually like 3-4 minutes. Because a half-hour show is 22 minutes typically.
Okay. Over here, that's not too different. Over here, it's like a half-hour show will have 1 break in the middle, around 15 minutes, and then 1 afterwards, and each ad break is like 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay, so ours is more, but I guess, yeah, not by a massive amount. I don't know, people claim that the ad breaks have been getting worse over time, and the thing is, like,
Does the data support that?
Like, I don't know, I just grew up with cable TV, and so for me, commercials are just kind of a thing that you deal with, and have never been that big of an issue. But Martin did not have TV growing up, like, at all. And so when we were living together with my family and they were, like, watching TV, it's just like, how the fuck do people deal with this? This is so bad. I don't know.
That's happening again, because, like, kids nowadays are growing up with Netflix and, instead of cable. And, not making any comments about whether that's bad or not, but it is a thing. And, I've heard stories of, like, people coming, like, there was one thing I saw, someone was like, my 8-year-old cousin or nephew or something came to visit, and we were watching cable, TV, and the ad breaks came on, and he was like, "Can we skip the ads?" And I was like, "You can't." And he's like, "What do you mean? What do you mean you can't?" Like, it was just.
You don't need to go over there, Ratherstar. You can go back to the poll and the central platform now.
The concept of being unable to skip ads in like cable was just foreign to him, which is pretty funny. Now, I mean, I hate ads too, but yeah.
Try and kill Cloudfucker here.
So I just want to mention, because it kind of came up, like, just to have something to talk about, I guess. I've kind of I'm still good, right?
Yeah, you're fine. Go to the maze next.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. I kind of feel like,
Go ahead. Just go ahead and get the red coins, and then I'll tell you what to do after.
Okay. I kind of feel like, I've grown up. I don't want to say between...
In the wrong generation.
Okay, well, for one thing, generations of bullshit. Let's get that out of the way. Like,
yeah.
The people who study this stuff, like, scientifically have determined the only real generation you can actually define is boomers because of the, like, actual statistical surge in births around that time.
Right.
Because of...
Yeah, I never understood that. It's just like, you know, there aren't, like, predetermined times where people are having kids. Like, I don't understand where the cutoffs come from.
They are arbitrary, and it's just people basically noticing trends of culture change. But the problem is that, you know, it's a gradient, right? It's a continuum, and not, you know, predefined brackets. You have, the cutoffs are completely arbitrary. And so what that means is it's gonna lead to a lot of edge cases, which I fall into, not just because of my age, though I do partially. Like, if you ask most people, I think they would say I'm Zoomer. But the problem is, like, fucking everything, like, pretty much everything you associate with Zoomers, like, it's not me. Like, I've never touched TikTok. I don't understand.
I always think of Zoomer as, like, grew up with an iPad and a smartphone.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't have a phone, period, until I was 11, and I didn't have a smartphone until I was 15, which was in early 2014. So, like, I don't think I really qualify in terms of culture, and yet people will argue this vehemently and be like, no, you're a fucking Zoomer. And I'm like...
Yeah,
so it's not only that, but, like, even if we are doing that, I did have friends as a kid, but I think I more strongly have memories of, like, my online interactions, because I've been on the internet since 2002, when I was, like, 3 years old, and I've been using, like, forums since, well, I mean, I don't anymore, because who the hell uses forums, unless you count Reddit, which technically counts. I know you use Game Facts, but I imagine the user base is
I don't ever post there. I mean, it's still pretty...
Is it not less active than it used to be, like, 10 years ago, though?
Honestly, I don't think it is.
Huh. Okay. Maybe it just... I assume it's not growing, though, at least.
Not sure. I haven't looked at any statistics, but, for the board that I go to is pretty much just the Smash one, and, it's fucking constantly full of activity.
Anyway, that's kind of beside the point. So, like, I was on forums from age 8. I mean, often lying about my age, but I was on forums from, like, age 8 with people who were, you know, age 16 to 20-ish.
Oh, you almost fucking got the star there. Okay, get the coins from these bombs, and then you want to go to the left side of the maze and save state, like, fucking 3 times. Okay, never mind.
You gonna walk off? Yes.
Okay, never mind. Okay, so you're gonna love this.
Do I have to do the inside of the maze?
It's not inside of the maze. You need to, you basically, like, go ahead and do it before hitting the switch. You want to wall jump, like, off of a side flip off of this wall, and then you have to do a fucking chimney jump all the way up here.
You learned that from me.
And you're on a very, yes I did. You're on a very tight time limit for this.
There's chimney jumping, and there's triangle jumping. Do you remember what triangle jumping is?
I don't think I do.
it's jumping to a platform directly above you that you can't jump through. So you have to like jump like this and then move backwards. It's not possible in every game, but in some games it is. But yeah, so like so I feel like my culture and my way of like interacting with the internet is largely informed by people who are like 10 years older than me, and so I feel much more in line with them. I basically when I see people talking that are like your age, I'm like, yeah, I understand that. Like it feels like familiar to me, I guess. I'm like, yeah. You know, I understand how these people talk. I talk like that. Talk like that. And then I see people 10 years younger than me, and they're using, like, 3 commas at the end of their sentence. I'm like, what does that mean?
What?
I've seen that. Like, people just replace periods with commas sometimes, and I don't get it. I think it's supposed... I think, like, people are like, oh, periods are too harsh. You gotta replace them with commas. I'm like, okay.
Oh my god. Anyway, I'll give my input on that in a second, but yeah, let's get this blue coin thing out of the way. Because I think you get, like, 30 or 35 coins out of this, so it's pretty much required. Cool. Yeah, it looks like 30.
Wow!
Yeah.
How am I supposed to get the bottom one while also doing the side flip stuff?
It's all... I mean, I guess you don't necessarily need the side flip. I just usually do. But the thing you need to do differently is you're not making your jumps tall enough.
Oh.
You want to get up there with as few jumps as possible to make it, like, really fast.
I always forget the whole thing with, like, oh, you can hold the button to extend your jump. That's just weird to me.
I feel like most platformers
that is standard. It's just, you're not often required to really think about it, from my experience.
At least this game doesn't have re-grabs. Actually, it might.
Can't do a fucking side flip. You can give your input. I don't think it's going to impact my performance.
Okay. I was just going to say the periods being too harsh thing. I think
I do see that when it comes to like ending a sentence with a period, like that is a pretty common thing to interpret that as being like more creative.
It's weird because I've seen people
What the hell happened to
I've seen people disagree with that and be like, what the fuck do you mean? But yeah, it's like whenever people in a casual setting, like I would say like there's a difference between forum posts and like Discord, text messages, that type of stuff.
Oh, I am, yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's like,
oh god, it's hard because you have to like hold it as long as possible, let go, immediately press, like, oof.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd basically say like for text messages and like Discord stuff, ending sentences with a period just always makes it sound really... You said harsh or
grave
or
like serious.
Grave. To me, it's like it can seem that way or almost kind of bitchy. It's really weird. Because I don't feel that way with any other like format that it's used in. It's like, yeah, fucking use proper grammar, use periods, use capitalization. Like it. I would say in other places when people don't do that, it just kind of makes them look uneducated or like not worth listening.
No!
Oh, okay, good enough.
You think so?
Yeah, it'll be fine. All right. Because you missed those two, I'm gonna recommend when you get to the spore flinning platforms. Jump back to the beginning and there's a ring of 8 coins in that, like, that one that the carpet takes you to. Actually, let me think. You might not need those, but they wouldn't hurt. I don't remember exactly how many coins are in each area.
Where?
ride this carpet, and then the platform that you dodge the fire on has a ring of 8. So there'll be another ring on the ship, and then there's other scattered ones throughout, and there's like a chukka you can kill, so it'll be fun. Oh! I would say that 100 coin Rainbow Ride is widely considered the worst star in the game.
Okay.
The save states, of course, it's like, you know, whatever, anytime you mess up, you can just reload it. But yeah, like, unless this is a game that you've played to death, it's very common to just have one small stupid mistake, like, set you back and have to now repeat the whole level and take like 10 minutes to get all the coins again. I would say after you get this, just jump back to the beginning and take the pole. I don't know what the hell that fly guy is doing over to the side.
When you said input, I thought I don't know if this is like, well, whatever. For some, I thought you were gonna say something about the like the broader thing about like
the generation stuff.
Yeah. Because I don't know, it just bugs. I already kind of have like a bit of a, what would you call it, like. I was talking to you about this the other day, but the just like I feel like I don't relate to anyone on anything type of thing, yeah. And it kind of is worse when people are like,
oh well, you definitely belong to this group, and it's like, yeah. Fuck no, I don't.
Yeah. It's stupid. It's like, you know, trans people already like.
Carpet's gonna disappear.
Oh shit.
Go ahead. Just you can make a long jump to that one. Just save state, I guess.
Yeah. Like, you know, trans people are kind of already outcasted, depending on where you live, more or less. Like, I don't really feel like it's impacted me personally very much. I recognize that's kind of lucky though. But like.
Okay, if you want to do it this way, actually, you can. Don't do the standing on your hands jump like that. Like press down, and you want to try to jump to the second blue block. You will grab it as long as your angle is correct. And hold A to make sure you get enough height. Okay. I would say this should work. I hope. Okay. Now you have to do a double jump to that weird multicolored platform. It's a little tight.
Yeah, like it's weird because I never really knew many other trans people for like years. Okay, I was misinterpreting where that platform was because of depth perception, or the lack thereof.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh. That does not look possible.
I know it works. Maybe it's because you didn't have a running start with it. I'm not sure. Alternatively, I guess you could just try to jump over to the weird pentagon and the donut blocks. You can probably make that with like a
what the hell?
Or like
why didn't he
jump with the egg.
Okay, can you explain that one to me? He like walked off the edge but didn't grab the edge. Usually he does that, especially when I don't want him to. And that time he just ran off.
I don't know. It's if you're going off a ledge slowly, he'll grab it. I think it's just dependent on the speed. Okay. That might have been because he was still in the kicking animation. I can't give you a definite answer.
All right. But yeah, anyway, so like I finally did, and not only do they act very different from me in general. I know obviously they're not a monolith, but they act very different from me in general. But also every time I've like known someone and then they like came out as trans, they suddenly start acting that way too, as if they're like given a manual on how to be trans on the internet that I was never given. I'm like, what? I don't even want to act like that. I'm just like, who are you people? Where is this set of like standards and practices that I was just never given? Like,
I don't know. It's like the whole you were telling me about. God, what the fuck was it? Just something about like the gay voice and like how apparently
yeah, I've tried
like
to look into that and I haven't found a definitive answer.
Okay, this fucking sucks. You can make it to the left, but you have to do a long jump with very little. Okay, there we go. Never mind. Okay. So.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, I have so much trouble.
What are standards and practices?
Not SMP approved, has been approved by
Oh.
SMP. I already have a bit of a thing about not relating to people, and I guess I'm kind of just restating myself here, but it's, I don't know. I feel like I've never really gotten closure on that problem. It's still something that kind of bugs me, and I think about a lot. Where I feel like I just don't belong among.
Go back to the boat.
I feel like I don't belong among people that are allegedly similar to me. And whether it be by age or, gender stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot to give to that, unfortunately. It's just, I kind of told you the other day,
What?
I feel like, huh?
Sorry, I don't understand why you need to climb up here.
You didn't, I didn't tell you to climb it up.
I swear you did.
No, I said you have to go back to the boat.
Oh.
Other side.
There's nothing over there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'll probably get a lot of flack for that, because I usually do, but whatever. If I can't say what I want on my own channel, then what's the point? Anyway,
Center of the ring is fine.
Oh. I'll just make a space too.
Oh. Yep, there we go.
That was bullshit. I pressed the punch button to grab him and it didn't work.
Alright, well, I would say that is the, probably the worst level done. TikTok clock is also a pain in the ass, but, it is alright.
Yep. So next time we'll be dealing with that.
Ticking into the talk.
Yes.
I don't know what that meant.
Goodbye.
No.
I pressed end call instead of end recording.
Good job.
Alright, done for real.